Hello everyone, this is Mermay Day 4. Today's prompt is plants. My first thoughts were about a mermaid in a greenhouse full of all kinds of aquatic plants with fish all around her, but I thought that idea was too expected and I wanted to do something more creative and something different. I wanted something more challenging out of the prompt, so I thought of taking her out of the water, putting her on land, making her the plant. And so I drew these sketches of a mermaid who was a topiary. My original sketches had a gardener with different kinds of tools with him, but I thought it took too much away from her. So the composition I ended up with here is more focused on her, the shapes in the background lending to draw your eye from all the corners into the shape where she is. And I did that with the colors as well, putting the darker colors behind her, adding the most details on her instead of around other places in the drawing. After erasing a lot of the initial sketch, I went in with my Posca pens, filling out colors in an order that kind of followed the background first, and then approaching the focus so that I could keep my colors as even as possible and get the most dimension out of it while still saving enough energy to put the most detail into the mermaid herself. And that way, if any mistakes were underneath, I could fix them and clean them up, but I could make sure that she was crisp and clean like I wanted. And I didn't go too much into detail because I do like the bold graphic shapes that Posca pens are suited to. That's really Posca Pens' strength in my opinion, and it's what I really like to get out of them. It's why I like them as a medium. And I kept thinking about storybook illustrations when I did this, so I wanted my colors to be really vivid, I wanted them to be really bold, and I wanted big block graphic shapes. And in that same line, I also didn't want to do a line work because I thought that Posca pens work really well without lines because they have those crisp, clean edges. So when I got through with my big block colors, I went in with a white Posca pen in a thin shape so that I could just touch it up and add highlights to the areas where I thought that they needed to be added, and give it that little extra bit of dimension into the piece. Thank you so much for watching today. I'm still working out the kinks in my videos and in my editing. Let me know what you think about it and what you think that I should go in the direction of. Last week's was a little too long. This week's is much shorter by comparison. But what is the overall preference? As always, my social media is linked below in the description, as well as a list of the supplies that I use in my videos and credits to the music and the prompt list that I am using. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.